Hello, welcome to the 2021 Royal London Orthodontic Alumni Newsletter. Many years ago, in 1998, I was involved in setting up the alumni, and at that time we set two main objectives. The first was to support postgraduate educational travel, and the second one was to create a framework for those who had been trained at the Royal London to maintain links with each other. And it made sense that one of the ways of keeping in touch would be by the regular sharing of newsletters. What I never would have imagined is that the newsletter could take the form of a video shared on the internet. And I'm extremely grateful to the creative and clever postgraduates at the Royal London who not only conceived the idea, but who have now made it happen. I hope you enjoy this collection of video stories and that you feel connected with the department by its insights. I also hope that as many of you as possible might, and who are attending the upcoming British Orthodontic Conference at Manchester, will join us for our meeting on the Thursday lunchtime. It'd be great to see as many of you as possible. I'm sure that you'll share my strong feeling of how much I've missed just face-to-face connection with my colleagues and friends. So please come and join us. It would be great to see you there. And I hope that also we can keep in touch in other ways so that we can continue to build what we have created with our great alumni. Thank you.
Hello, my name is No. I'm from Thailand. I did my undergrad in Thailand and then I did my master degree in Australia, and 2 years ago I moved to London to do ortho trainings here.
Hi, my name is Libby. I first qualified from King's in 2015 and then I did some DCT jobs at the Royal London Hospital and Great Ormond Street Hospital before starting my specialist training 3 years ago. We've now all finished our M.Orth and Declan exams, so we're enjoying celebrating that all together as a year group.
The experience of training abroad compared with back home in Thailand, I think the big difference is that here you have a national health service which you can provide the best treatment without any concern about the payment for the patient, which I felt is really good advantage in terms of training purpose. And also here you have a joint clinic, like multidisciplinary care, which I felt is really good. And I would like to introduce this to Thai dental school if I have a chance to. I feel it's really benefit for the patients.
For my future plans, I'm going to be moving out of London for the first time in my life, not too far, just to Kent, and I'm hoping to work there in specialist practice. In 10 years' time, I'm hoping to still be enjoying a good work-life balance and definitely still enjoying specialist practice and all the challenges that are going to evolve with our specialty over time. But also indulging in a bit more of my hobbies, especially baking, trying to share that with a lot of friends and colleagues, and maybe have my own bakery, who knows.
After 3 years of training here, it's kind of unforgettable memories for me. At the beginning, it's a bit rough, it's a bit kind of difficult to adapt to a new environment, but with a lot of help from the consultants, all the colleagues and the nurse, I can overcome everything, and then definitely now I'm finishing.
I think the thing I'm going to miss the most about my training, which has been at the Royal London and Southend hospitals, is definitely the people. I've really enjoyed working alongside both other trainees and also our consultants who've been fantastic supporting our training. But I know from working on the alumni newsletter last year that the support doesn't stop here, and I'm looking forward to joining the alumni and seeing how it progresses over the next few years as well.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me here. It's a really good experience in my life. I won't forget it.
Hi, I'm Runa and I'm one of the dental nurses on the Orthodontic department, and I've been here, I started my training in 2017 and I've been here ever since.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline. I am one of the dental nurses in the Orthodontic department. I've been working here since 2018, so I've been here for 3 years.
So during the second wave of the pandemic, I was redeployed to a ward called 10E, and on there they were majority COVID patients. So we were sent there to sort of care for really sick patients, personal hygiene, helping with their toiletry needs, and sort of just being a comfort for them as well.
In ACCU, we're helping very sick patients, ventilated patients, patients that had trachees. We was basically helping out the nurses working as HCAs, doing blood gas, observations, doing the charts, and literally just looking after very sick patients.
So all the patients were actually conscious. So it was difficult in that sense because obviously they were speaking to us and they were telling us how they were feeling. So for me to take that on was quite a huge, I feel like it was a huge responsibility, so to speak. And obviously as a dental nurse, we mainly focus on like the patient's mouth, whereas there we were focusing on we were taking on the holistic approach where we had to focus on the patient's mind, their body, as well as their emotional health as well, because a lot of people, were finding it really difficult to cope, so we had to be there for them emotionally as well.
I think initially it was a little bit, I was a little bit scared because it's out of my range of work. Within my career, I've never really had to go and do what the general nurses do. In dental, we tend to concentrate more on the head. So to now have to go away and do something completely different, like personal care, things that we've never really experienced in dental, was a little bit hard to get used to. But nevertheless, we adapted and we went there to help, and that's pretty much what I thought we did. We helped.
Initially going there, it was quite overwhelming. I was quite apprehensive. I didn't know what to expect. But again, it was just one of those things where obviously it's a pandemic. You want to do your bit as a healthcare professional. You want to do what you can to help. So again, it was just going in there and just helping care for the patients.